I want to begin by thanking the 8,396 Lakewood residents who signed our petition to protest the rezoning ordinance that was passed on 2090 South Wright Street. Those residents have given us an opportunity to overturn this decision and to ensure that the city does not give away land, open space land, that legitimately belongs to the city. The mayor and the council members who voted in favor of this ordinance chose to support the school district and support their interest at the expense of the interest of our citizens. Those members of the council who voted in favor are councilors Adam Paul, Cindy Barraway, Sue King, Diana Allen, Scott Coop, Mayor Murphy, Karen Kellen, and Tom Quinn. And I want to thank the three council members who stood with the citizens and represented our interest instead of the school district by opposing the ordinance: David Weichman, Ramey Johnson, and Pete Roybal. Now the mayor, when I'm finished speaking, the mayor will state, as he has been doing, that the Jefferson County School District owns this property free and clear without question. But citizens, there is a question about the ownership of this property. You don't have to take my word for it. Merely take the word of the Jefferson County School District and what they said about the property in an April 2008 land holding report. They said this: this property has a title provision to revert to the City of Lakewood for park purposes. Currently working on a process to transfer title of this site to the City of Lakewood. For many, many years, the Jefferson County School District has recognized that this is a restricted piece of property, that it has a title revision to revert to the City of Lakewood. They have repeatedly stated that, and yet the city has not acted upon that and transferred that title. Mr. Mayor, you may have made an arrangement with the school district to give this land away, but we, the people of Lakewood, will not stand for it. We want our city government to hold the school district to their promise and to transfer the title to this property to the city, because we want our open space to remain ours and open. During the petition drive, the mayor published a document, and he published the cost to the city for a special election on this issue at $230,000. I want to make the citizens aware that the City Council has the first opportunity to save the taxpayers $230,000 by overturning this ordinance when it is brought to your attention, hopefully at the next meeting. And if you refuse to do so, you're not only representing the school district, you're spending $230,000 of taxpayers' money in an attempt to convince the people to give away our property. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Davenport. Art Beck. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Paul.
Thank you. I just wanted to, if I could, respond real fast. I want to thank Mr. Davenport for clarifying that title is with Jefferson County Public Schools, as we've stated all along. So just to make sure that's clear, I won't have to have the mayor do that, but title does sit with Jefferson County Public Schools.
Good evening. Mayor, council members, and Lakewood neighbors. This evening, I would like to take a few moments to present some facts that have not been shared with the city in discussions concerning the mistaken rezoning of 2090 South Wright Street. This piece of land has, in fact, been city open space for more than 30 years. School district and city officials assured people buying the property that the land was open space and would never be developed. It is a fact that many people paid extra to be adjacent to this open space when they bought their property. It's also a fact that over the years, the county assessed more in taxes for the homeowners all around this property due to them being next to open space. When I finish speaking, the mayor may tell you that this land has never been open space. However, you can see here just one illustration of the fact that this land is in fact open space. For many years, the city posted these signs on the property, declaring it as city-owned and open space. By city law, the signs mean what they say. Why is it now that the mayor is saying that this has never been open space? In a similar land use discussion at the Coyote Gulch Ball Field hearing, Councilor Allen said that citizens should read the signs. Well, Councilor Allen, read the signs and overturn this giveaway to the City of Lakewood's open space. Public efforts are just now in phase 1. To begin with, over 8,000 citizens want this public giveaway of open space to be reviewed and overturned. If the city remains determined to give away the property, then the first step in that effort is to defeat the rezoning ordinance by voting against it. When that is done, we expect that the city will take action to claim this land that is ours, and that the school district will transfer restrictions and rights to the city as they promised to do in 1977. Please help us ensure that officials make no more mistakes. We ask you to review all the facts and to vote no on the rezoning of 2090 South Wright Street. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Beck. Barbara Franks.
I just don't understand the argument that
Good evening. First, I would like to respond to what Mr. Paul said, is that the title does include restrictions, and the title binder does also say that both the city and Jeffco have an interest in the property. So just to clarify that. I am here tonight to publicly repropose an alternate site for RMDS. I recommend the northwest corner of Kipling and Quincy. The 60 undeveloped acres owned by Jeffco Schools has great regional access, as it is close to C470 and Hampton, and it is already slated for a future sports stadium and an educational or recreational facility, depending on which JPS land report you reference. The school district is in desperate need of funds, and this site allows them to still receive money in exchange for land. Further, selling a portion of this land to Rocky Mountain Deaf School means their students will be adjacent to the award-winning Devlin Junior Senior High School, a future library and sports stadium, and possibly an elementary school or recreational facility. Co-locating the school on this site also decreases RMDS's initial and long-term costs by reducing acreage requirements through the use of shared athletic and other facilities. Another substantial benefit is that the interaction between hearing, deaf, and hard of hearing children would be greatly enhanced due to the close proximity. What an amazing opportunity for all the children. Each student would have the educational resources they need to thrive while being able to get to know one another and develop lifelong bonds through activities such as shared playtime and after-school activities. Ultimately, 2090 South Wright Street should remain undeveloped, which preserves treasured and officially declared open space and benefits the wildlife that we all enjoy. Jeffco Schools should transfer the title to the land to Lakewood, which is a requirement of the official development plan since the land was not used for an elementary school within the 8-year time frame. And the mayor and council should overturn the 2090 rezoning based on the facts of the case, thus saving taxpayers the cost of a special election, and subsequently facilitate a roundtable discussion with all the interested parties and decision makers regarding alternate sites. This is an opportunity to demonstrate that we are an engaged, resourceful, and caring people who find solutions that are a win-win for all. Are there any questions or comments for me?
No, thank you. Shirley Snyder? Oh, there you are. Welcome.
Deja vu.
Deja vu all over again.
All over again. Good evening, Mr. Mayor, City Council. My name is Shirley Schneider. I'm a board member of Applewood Valley Association, Post Office Box 25, 80402. Last Monday, a significant number of our members attended the joint study session on the proposed zoning code. Those members and many others are reading and watching. While many aspects of the code are understood and acceptable, other components